we'll start with a little background on yourself.
Okay. My name is Aaron Thomas. I'm originally from Oakland, California. Start that over. This is our first stop on our way to Cúcuta. You know, I love it. Feel good early in the morning. Fresh start, you know. Right now, we're gonna get outside the airport and see what we can see. Posible 7 minutos.
¿Se puede esperar? ¿Sí? Sí, con la espera.
¿Qué parte de la ciudad? ¿Qué parte de la ciudad?
Más turístico, más comercial.
Ok, esta parte de Bogotá es más turístico.
Más turístico.
Turístico, ok.
Bogotá tiene ciertos sitios turísticos. Si queremos ver lo que es cultura, arte, partes así, fotografías,
sí.
Parte de esmeraldas, vamos a encontrarlo todo aquí en la parte de la Candelaria.
Okay.
Toda esta parte de acá,
Okay.
de la Candelaria, es la parte antigua de Bogotá que se llama el centro.
Sí,
Ahí vas
sí.
a encontrar el Palacio de Nariño, que el palacio es donde se hospeda el presidente de la República y donde están todos los congresistas. Okay?
Sí. So he's saying the north part of Bogotá you could find a lot of hotels, and back over that way was a lot of the older part of Bogotá, and over here is more of where the art part is and the culture.
Start with a little background on yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Aaron Thomas. I'm originally from Oakland, California. I spent most of my adult years in Los Angeles. That's where I grew from a boy to a man. Something about me, I would say that I grew up, for the most part, quiet kid. Kid stayed to himself unless I really, really knew you. Another thing about me is I love to travel. I want to travel all over the world. I love beaches. That's some of my favorite places to go visit. Who has the best beach? And, man, I went on a trip when we was 18. We went together. You know, it was the first time going on a trip as a grown man, and we went to Brazil. And that trip to Brazil opened my eyes. And, you know, I found out so many different things culturally, economically, just different things in general, you know, about the world. And it just opened my horizons. You know, I seen people that looked just like me. You know, I thought they was tourists just like me and speak no English. I mean, after seeing that, you know, it made me want to be able to communicate. You know, the desire to communicate with people grew from there. And I think it started as a seed, and as time went on, it just continued to be a desire in me to want to learn another language. Right now, I want to learn Spanish, and if I learn Spanish fluently, I'll probably move on to Portuguese. And from Portuguese, I don't know where I'll go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, my first experience was it was kind of scary. It wasn't scary because of the people. It was scary mostly because of the perception that people put in your head that Colombia was. you know. And really, Colombia is just like any other city. It has its good parts, it has its bad parts, but for the most part, if you mind your business and you stay where you're supposed to be at, you don't have no problems, just like Los Angeles. This trip specifically, I was just trying to build an organization, or I am trying to build an organization where you help people. You help people that's less fortunate, and it's just starting in Cúcuta, and it's probably going to spread all over the world, depending on how fast I can grow. And like I said, it's just an organization that's there to help people that's less fortunate and that's in need. That is the main objective of why I'm here. And also to just indulge in the culture. I'm trying to learn Spanish, so it's good to go to a Spanish-speaking country where it forces you to speak the language. So that's another reason why I came here, because I want to be forced to speak. I mean, in the United States, you speak Spanish to somebody that speaks Spanish, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna reply to you in English. But here, people like that you're trying to learn something about them. You're trying to learn something about their culture that, it kind of make them happy. And a lot of times if you say something to them and you say something wrong, they'll correct you. If you need any kind of assistance, as long as you're trying to communicate, people here, they're honest, they try to help you, and that's something that I like about Colombia, and that's definitely the reason why I returned to try to build this organization here, to start with and then expand onto other places. Not only that, just how people around the world work. Like the whole system is the same. No matter what somebody's economic status may be, you still find people that take their kids to the park. You still find people that play with their kids. You still find families that go out to eat. You still find people that like to socialize, go to the movies. I mean, in general, it's the same thing. And like I said before, it just might be a different economic status. We might be better off somewhere in the States, or we might not be better off somewhere in the States. But overall, I like how people do the same thing, but the culture is different. People go out, they want to party, they might listen to their genre of music versus us, we listen to our genre of music, but they still go out there and they still go have a good time, All right. Hey, we're here in Santander, and we're here in El Centro. As you can see, we're at this famous park. I don't know what it's called, but if you Google Cúcuta, I'm sure you're gonna see everybody passing through here. But these birds, one thing about these birds, man, they are not scared of nobody. As you can see, man, this little girl, she's feeding the birds and they going right up to her, grabbing her on the arm and everything. It's crazy. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. But this is quite an experience. Of course, everybody can tell we not from out here, man. We got the cameras and, they can definitely tell and they coming up to us, but that's okay. It's a nice experience, a nice trip. Definitely, man. The internet is a great tool. I'm learning Spanish over the internet, and it allowed me to meet great friends. A lot of my teachers are from this part of Colombia, and that is what gave me the ability to get contacts out here, to be able to do my organization the way that I'm doing it right now. I wouldn't necessarily say it's missionary work. I would just say this is just something that's in my heart to do. It's in my head. It's an idea that came in my head that I just wanted to see come to life. And I mean, if it grows, I love it. If it don't grow the way that I expect it to, I still love it, because it's just a simple fact that I'm actually able to see something come that was an idea, but actually be born. So food is good. Food is good. I like the food in Medellin, and I like the food in Cartagena. But it's just like in the United States, different parts of the country prepare food different. If you're on the West Coast and you eat a meal, it's gonna be different if you go to the South and you eat a meal. It's gonna be different if you go to the East Coast and eat a meal. Everybody know, they say New York has the best pizza. Pizza on the West Coast is not like pizza on the East Coast. Soul food on the West Coast is not like soul food in the South. So everywhere your food will be prepared different, and I guess it's really up to you to judge which one is better. But me personally, I like the food in Medellin I like the food in Medellin and I like the food in Cartagena. And you know, that's what prevented me from doing a lot of things in the past, is because, like I said before, I was a reserved person. And I always thought you had to do something big, you know. I mean, the simple fact is you really don't. You really don't have to do anything big. It's just getting out there and doing it, you know. So what if it's not big? You never know. It might grow to be big. It might not grow to be big. But for me, I mean, I stepped out on faith, man, and I came out here and all my contacts just came together just coming out here. You know, I had a teacher. She plugged me to one person, and that person led me to another person, and that person led me to another person. And before you know it, you have your whole team of people. You know, one good thing about the internet is you're going to always find your niche. People is going to always find you. Whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it. You know, it's just about you just getting out there doing it. That's all it is. Follow your dreams. Don't worry about somebody's perception of you. You know, people are going to always have their opinions. They might think you crazy for doing what you're doing. They might not be able to see your dream, you know. But if you got it locked in your mind, I would say just go ahead and do it. And do it blindly. Everything's going to come together when you just jump out there on faith.
And do you consider this to be work, or is this just like
no.
a hobby or something?
This is a hobby, man, because when you look at it, I love traveling. I love trying to connect to people by communication. My Spanish is horrible, by the way, but it's gonna get better. My Spanish is gonna get better, but it's just fun, man. Just getting corrected. As weird as that might sound, being wrong, just doing a better job next time when somebody corrects you, man. It's all fun, you know, regardless if it's speaking a language, regardless if it's just messing up trying to do some organizational work. You know, next time I come down here, I'll be better prepared from the last time I came. This time I'm here, I'm better prepared from the last time I came. Dreams and whatever you have, whatever idea you have in your head, just bring it to life. Bring it to life, no matter how big, no matter how small. Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Salón y quiero leer algo para ustedes. Por favor, vayan sus Biblias, Hebreos 11. Vamos a leer algunos versículos. Hebreos 11:1. Es pues la fe, la certeza de lo que se espera, la convicción de lo que no se ve. 7. Con la fe Noé, cuando fue advertido por Dios acerca de cosas que aún no se veían, con temer, temor, preparó el arca en que su casa se salvaba.